One really quick and simple beginner project that you can do with borosilicate tubing is to make some glass straws like this. You can just do simple decorations on them like that. This is just a dichroic stringer and a little twisty that I made. Or you can just do them plain like this. And the only thing you need to do for this is cut the tubing and flame polish the ends. So now I use two different kinds of tubing for this. The smaller ones are 9.5 by 2 and the larger one is 12 by 2 millimeters. So this is 9.5 heavy wall and 12 heavy wall. And I just want to give a quick demo of how I cut these. So there's a lot of discussion on the Facebook group about what's the best way to do this, as far as whether you should go all the way around with your score line or whether you should just make a small one or use a different kind of tool altogether. But I'm here to show you that you can use any straight edge glass cutting tool like this, and you're going to use that edge, that long straight edge, to do the cut. And it's really simple. All you got to do is, find the spot where you want to cut. So this one, be right about there. Hold your tool straight across. Don't hold it like that at an angle, because then it'll cut at an angle. You hold straight, then you'll get a nice straight cut. Put your thumb exactly on the opposite side so that your pressure is going directly into the tool. Don't push hard enough to crush the tube. You can crush this tubing if you push really hard, especially with the 12 millimeter and especially with standard wall tubing. So be real careful how you do this, but basically once you've got that set up, all you do is twist with this hand, and the tubing is going to slide kind of along that way. So I basically just start right there, twist a little bit, okay? And you just get a tiny score line like that. Now that is good enough. Little bit of water on that, and it really does make a difference. Put a drop of water on that. Point your score line away from you. Put your thumbs on the back on the opposite side, and while you snap this way, you're also going to pull apart this way. So quick snap and pull. And you should get a fairly even break like that. Now my score line was real light on that one, so I got a little bit of a chip, but that's no problem. So let's go ahead and do a demo with the 12 millimeter rod. So again, measure out where you want your cut. So it's going to be right there. Simply line up your tool straight, twist, so you got your little score line, not all the way around, little bit of water, and then snap and pull. So there you go. Easy. Nice cut every time. One more time, just as a matter of proof. Line up that. Twist. Water. Snap and pull. There you go. Alright, to fire polish these, all I do is I set my unfinished cold ones on one side, and then I'm gonna put my hot ones that are cooling down on the other side, just so I don't get confused. I can set up kind of an assembly line. Yeah, just grab your tube and you can go right into the flame with it. And I'm just putting the edge of the tube into the flame. You don't have to go in all the way like that. You just hit the edge of the tube with the flame until you get a little bit of glow like that, and the surface tension of the glass will round it out nicely. Flip it over, but be careful because the end is hot. And put the other end in and do the same thing. There we go. Set it down. Get your next one. Continue on until you're done with those, and then you'll need to wait like 10-15 minutes, and they should be cool enough that you can start working on decorating them. Now if you get one that's slightly off square a little bit, you can just touch it up on your marber. But if it's off square really bad, you're going to have to use a glass rod to pull off the extra bits of glass. Because you will feel that in your mouth. If it's not even on top, then your customers will notice that. There we go. That one looks good. When you set them down, be careful not to run your hand up against these hot ones that are sitting down here.